If you're the kind of person that does this, solve my problem, solve my problem, solve my problem. I feel like I'm throwing them at a stripper here. Solve my problem, solve my problem, solve my problem. Just throws money at their problems. Then you have a problem. Unless you are willing to do the work required whilst investing the money to solve your problem. I've seen so many people do this. Just throw money at their problems. Just literally put the money away, give it to somebody, and expect their problems to just magically go. Now, there's not many things where you can pay for and instantly your problems are solved. Money gives you choices. That's the main power in money, and that's a great thing. And we should always be striving to get more so we can live an abundant and happier life in many ways. It's choices that matter when it comes to money. In my 10 years of being a coach and a mentor, I have had people pay me money and not even turn up. Pay me money and do one thing for less than an hour, and then that's it, and expect the problem to be solved. And so many people throw money at their problems looking for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, and before they know it, over the course of a year, they've spent thousands of pounds on things that might have worked for them, but they haven't dedicated themselves to the work that needs to be done in order to get a result. Now, if this is you, I need you to consider something. The next thing that you throw money at, are you willing to do the work required to get the result that you're looking for? Now, regardless of whether this is a financial investment, an investment in your body or your health, or an investment in a business or a venture or whatever it is, right? Are you willing to do the work required? The money is just a means for you to be a little bit more accountable. When you pay attention. There's no denying that fact. You definitely pay more attention. But I know many people who've just thrown the money and expected their problems to be solved. And likewise, I've seen somebody who was so reluctant to part with their money, and they did it through gritted teeth. But once they parted with it, they did every single thing perfectly, and they got the best result possible because they were invested. Again, this is not really necessarily a video on money. It's more for those people who just throw the money and expect their problems to solve. Responsibility, consistency, passion, drive. You can't really buy this. What you can buy is a level of accountability. But on the same breath, accountability takes at least two people. It can't just be one person showing up for themselves. It never usually works that. And we know this because if you've ever tried to go to the gym on your own and stick to a program on your own, by yourself for a long period of time, what tends to happen? You lose interest, you get bored, you don't have the support. When you can't be bothered, nobody's asking after you, you don't do it. Now, this is true for everything from that you throw money at. Throwing money at your problems doesn't solve it. You need to be willing to do the actual work, to show up when required, to be disciplined when you don't feel like it, to be attending when it's cold, when it's dark, when you can't be bothered, to be showing up when you haven't got much energy, when you've had a rough night, when you've got a lot of shit going on. At the end of the day, I talk about mindset being everything, and it really is. Yes, I help people with their calories and their fitness and their lifestyle and their mindset and their mental health, but at the foundation, it's keeping the mind right and understanding that the most important thing is keeping on track. I have this phrase, it's not my phrase, but it's a phrase that I say all the time. It's easier to keep up than it is to catch up. And I find that all these people who just pick their money up and throw it at their problems just keep trying to play catch up all the time. They do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then the next shiny thing comes on and they go, oh, I'll throw money at that and it might help us solve it. Oh, something else new, I'll throw money at that. Throwing money at your problems does not work unless you do. It's a very simple concept, this, and I hope this video has been a little reminder for you that if you keep throwing money at your problems, you need to be willing before you part with that money to do the work required. And if you are, you're in a powerful position because you have more choices. You have more choices than many people. And I need you to consider this when moving forward. Don't just throw the money. Be willing to do the work. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. If you'd like to learn how to create outstanding levels of energy, motivation, and self-control, my second book, Supercharged, the modern day guide to doing exactly that, is out now.